Hello, good morning, good evening, good day. Suzanne Knabe-Nicole here from Police Science Doctor with your weekly dose of police science snippets. Those are little bits of information that have just been published in research magazines, research journal articles. I'm not finding my words now, on evidence-based policing, investigative psychology, forensic psychology, crime analysis, anything law enforcement related. The practitioner who actually works on the front line or works in the back office supporting investigations and law enforcement, patrolling and operational stuff doesn't usually get access to scientific findings and doesn't have subscriptions to the scientific journals, and also doesn't have the time to go through them and find something that's relevant to their role. So that's what Police Science Doctor does. I go through lots of recently published articles and see if there's something that I find is practical, that is something you can hopefully employ, put into practice straight away. And then I talk about these 3 snippets each week on a Tuesday here on social media. I also send them directly into your inbox with a link to the original research article. All you have to do to get that, and also to get access to the library full of previous police science snippets as PDFs that you can keep for reference, is just simply get onto the email list for Police Science Doctor. Just Google Police Science, get onto the website and enter your details into the form that pops up. Or if it doesn't pop up, just scroll down to any of the pages and it'll be there. So what we've got this week, the first one is race, incarceration, or diversion. It's not a choice of the 3. It will make sense, hopefully. This study tested whether the racial or ethnic identity of an offender influences perception of post-conviction risk, placement, as in either incarceration or community supervision, and the need for, or the perceived need for, mandated treatment. The offender's racial or ethnic makeup, I forgot a word there, did not impact ratings of reoffense risk or placement decisions. However, the Black offender was more likely to be mandated with treatment. Participants exposed to risk information proffered by an expert more often calibrated their risk decision to the offender's actual risk level. So for some reason, people seem to think that Black offenders are more in need of treatment. So there's a bias in there. The second snippet is about concerns by victims about body-worn cameras or body-worn video. This study with survivors of intimate partner abuse and sexual assault found that while 79% support police use of body-worn video, 90% have concerns with the technology. These fell into 3 main areas: fear of body-worn video capturing trauma responses that could be used against those survivors, body-worn video decreasing survivor comfort and reporting, and body-worn video re-victimizing survivors and contributing to survivors' loss of control. So that means that if you are dealing with an incident of domestic abuse, sexual assault, and you're dealing with the victims in those cases, just be very mindful about making them comfortable with the body-worn video and explaining what it is for and how it can be used in the prosecution. And it's mainly the perception really that we need to work on in this case. So you need to be a very good communicator about that. And the third snippet for this week is about youth custody. Sending children to youth custody is demonstrably damaging, associated with higher reoffending levels, and disproportionately associated with certain demographics. The Youth Justice Board has identified as one of its specific measures of success reductions in the use of custody. However, this has never been and still is not the reality of sentencing children in England and Wales, even though in theory it is written that it should be. This article argues that legislative change should abolish child incarceration due to the harms that custody wreaks. So this is an open access article, as is the one on the body-worn video concerns, which means that you can actually read the entire research article. The first one, unfortunately, is only you can access the abstract that gives you the information of what was done, how, and what the findings were, but it doesn't let you read the whole article. But articles 2 and 3 are accessible in full. They're all open access. So obviously this is something to discuss. Should all youth incarceration be removed? Should it all be about rehabilitation in the community? So what are your views on that? Oh, I forgot to show this. I had this banner prepared. Never mind, too late now. So those were the 3 snippets for this week. Obviously, I can't promise there's going to be something that's relevant to your role in this particular week. But as I said, there's 214 PDFs now in the on the read page, which you will be able to access once you're on the email list, and you can just go to those PDFs and see what is relevant to your particular role. So until next week, I wish you a fantastic time, make good decisions, and stay safe. Thank you. Bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this content useful. You can get access to each episode's transcript with key learning points, timestamps, and references if you get yourself onto my mailing list. Just go to the main website on policesciencedoctor.com, and on the bottom of each page you will find a sign-up form for notifications of new content. Just enter your first name, your preferred email address, and the type of organization you work for. You will not get any spam. This is just for me to let you know about new content and for you to get access to all the transcripts.